So let me start from the beginning. I'm sure you've occasionally channel surfed through the home screen looking for the algorithm to recommend new videos. In my case, it'd be about retro video games. So one day I'm browsing the recommended videos and I came across something that caught my eye. Guide to Every Famicom Cartridge Style, published by a random stranger. So I thought it'd be an interesting watch. I knew the Famicom had a much wider variety of cartridge styles compared to the US, at least officially, if you don't count all the weird like pirate and licensed games, Color Dreams, Tengen, so on. Then as the days go by I noticed something. Now I'm getting recommended stuff from his channel, including some series called Fami Daily. That's when I decided to see what it was about. So long story short, what he did is he spent the last 3 years doing a video a day on the Famicom's massive library. It's a little bit over 1,000 games. That's when I started watching the videos. I was definitely blown away by the dedication. It was nearing the end of the project though, so it also gave me time to make my way through the backlog. He had been done for a few weeks after I finally caught up. But I did also take notes on any games that sounded interesting that I had never heard of. Obviously covered the ones most people probably know from other videos, like Crisis Force from Konami, or Super Mario USA. But there were so many other games that most folks had not heard of. So after watching that entire series, I discovered about 3 dozen games that I wasn't familiar with that sounded interesting. So I thought I would try and make videos about some of these, give my first-hand impressions. Obviously not going in completely blind, as after watching his videos I have some rough idea what these are about. But they seemed fun or interesting, so I thought maybe I'd give them a spin, see what I think. So my plans for the first couple of episodes, one's a shmup that I hadn't heard of previously. The second is a cyberpunk-themed dungeon crawler, which sounds like something like Shadowrun or Cyberpunk. So hopefully y'all tune into this series, maybe discover a new hidden gem. So like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I'll see you on the other side.